Hello and welcome everybody to our Diamonds and Gemstones seminar. Now my name is Jacques and I am one half of your import shopping team for this cruise. Before we start, just want to take a few seconds to tell you a little bit more about myself. Now I was born in Johannesburg, South Africa. Now I know what a lot of you are thinking. It's only jungles in South Africa, right? We have elephants as bosses and lions as pets, but that's actually not true. Now, interesting fact is we do have in Johannesburg, my hometown, the largest shopping mall in the continent of Africa. And this is where I found my love and my passion for shopping and for finding great deals. Now, I've been working on board cruise ships for about 2 years now. I've worked for 3 different companies or cruise lines, and I've been to over 20 countries and 100 cities. So I think it's safe to say I've done my fair share of shopping around the world. Now, not only did I start working on cruise ships 2 years ago, but I struck gold in Alaska when I met a Scottish beauty and the love of my life, Ruth. Now, together, me and Ruth has over 7 years experience shopping and traveling around the world in some of the most breathtaking ports. It doesn't get any better than this. Now, we've both been trained by GIA certified professionals from all around the world, and we constantly keep up to date with the latest trends and products hitting the shelves this season. We do this by doing various trainings and conferences around the world each year. So I think it's a good idea to come and watch our seminars to help us save you time and save you money in our ports of call. So, is everybody ready to get started with our diamond seminar? Yes? Say yes if you are. Great, guys. So, what we're going to do in today's seminar is I'm going to teach you the tricks of the trade. I'm going to put the power of the sale back into your hands. All right? There's a few things that the sales associates and the stores don't really want you to know about. And this is what we're going to do today. I'm going to give you that information. Because I don't want you walking into port tomorrow and being led by sales associates. All right? Now, this information that you're going to learn today, you can use tomorrow in port. You can use in the next 5 days, week, even 5 years from now. You can still take this information and use it. So what we're going to do over the next 40 minutes is we're going to break down how a diamond is bought. Right? So question before we start. Has anybody here ever heard of the 4 C's before? All right, so a few of you have. For those that don't know, we have cut, we have clarity, we have carat weight, and we have color. Right? Now, these are the 4 C's that we'll use when looking and shopping for diamonds of port. Now, what I'm going to ask you to do next is I want you to choose one of those C's. Okay? I want to choose one of those C's that's most important to you and one C that is least important to you. Now, some of you might choose color, some might choose clarity. There is no right or wrong answer. This is all your own. This is what you like, what you enjoy at looking when you are buying for diamonds. Now, we're doing this so that because as we go through the 4 C's, I'm going to teach you how to budget and how to break down a diamond so that you can choose and put more money into the C that you most enjoy. This is good for people that is shopping on a budget or just trying to maximize their dollar, right? Because I'm sure there's a few of you who's always wanted a 2, 3, or even a 5 carat diamond, but never thought that it was possible. Well, after today's seminar, I'm going to make this possible for you guys. If you've dreamt of owning a 3 or 5 carat diamond, listen up because I'm going to tell you how to do this. Now, to kick off, we're going to start off with color. Now, we've got a color scale that goes from D alphabetically all the way down to Z. Now, when we talk about a D colored diamond, we are talking about the color that is not seen. This diamond this diamond is graded on the lack of color. Now, what the sales associates and the people in store don't want you to know is that in the category of D, E, and F, all fall under the colorless category, the colorless diamond. So if you walk into a store and you say, I would like to see a colorless diamond, please. If they have a D color and an F color, which one do you think they're going to show you? D? Yes, of course, guys. They're going to bring you the D colored diamond. Why? Because it is the most expensive and it's the most rare and beautiful diamond to look at. Because it is at the higher end of the scale. But at the higher end of the scale is the highest price range, of course. So what we have to do is, when you are buying, or if you are buying in the colorless category D, E, and F, I would never recommend putting this diamond in a gold yellow mounting. I would recommend, or I would only put a colorless diamond in a white gold or a platinum mounting. Now why? Let me explain to you. If you put a colorless diamond into a yellow gold mounting, what's going to happen is the diamond is going to pull some of that yellow out of the band. So what you're going to essentially do is you've spent good money on a good diamond, good colorless diamond, all right? But now you're making it appear shades lower by putting it into a yellow gold mounting. So next we have is the GHI, sometimes J category. Right, this is the near colorless category, still at the higher end of the colorless scale, and still a good middle ground to buy in if you still want that icy white or that winter white color. Now these in this category, G, H, I, and sometimes J. I do recommend you can put these in a yellow gold or a white gold mounting. It really does not matter that much. Now next up we have the KLM category. Now this is where we start to see a little bit of warmth in our diamond. Right, so me and Ruth, when we go into stores, we are drawn to these warmth color, to these cases that have these warm this category with the warm stones in it. Now some love it, some don't. It is absolutely up to you. Now the thing is that this is a lower price. In the KLM category, which is our faint category, the price is much lower than our near colorless category, which is our G, H, I, and J category. And it is dramatically lower than our D, E, and F category. So this is a good ground to shop in if you are looking at shopping with a budget. Now, a little tip or a little trick for you guys. With the KLM category, I absolutely do recommend putting this in a yellow gold mounting. Because what's going to happen is when you put a faint category diamond in a yellow gold mounting, it's going, the yellow gold band is going to pull out some of that yellow from the stone and making it seem a few shades lighter. Of course, the opposite of what happens when you put a colorless diamond in a yellow gold mounting. So you see, guys, it is so easy to take or to use and manipulate our price point by using our color scale, the first C in all 4 of our C's. So what I want to do now is I want to put you in an in-store scenario, in-store shopping scenario. So tomorrow when we're in store, what I want you to do is enjoy the shopping, right? I don't want you to be anxious about shopping. It's fun, it's supposed to be fun, and I want you to enjoy the experience. That is why Ruth and I are here, to help you guys save money, save time, and enjoy the shopping. All right. Now, we're going to walk in to Diamonds International tomorrow with our VIP card that's got your store manager's name on it. Let's say Vince. Okay. On that diamond or on that VIP card, it's going to say 1 carat diamond. So you're going to walk in and you're going to give this VIP card to Vince. And he's going to see 1 carat diamond. He's going to go to the back and he's going to bring you the best 1 carat diamond that he has, that he thinks that you would want to see. Okay, but for the sake of this seminar, we're going to say that this diamond he just brought us is out of our price range. Now, what I want you to do next is open up your Diamonds Buyer's Guide and just follow along as we go through this in-store scenario. So we're in Diamonds International. Vince has just brought us an E-color VVS1 1-carat diamond. But this is out of our price range. So what we're going to do is we're going to say, Vince, I absolutely love this diamond, but it is just out of my price range. Now, I was in Jacques' diamonds seminar yesterday, and what he said that there is category, or on the higher end scale of the category, you can't really see the difference between the colorless and the near colorless category. So is there a chance that you can bring me a G or an H color VVS1 1-carat diamond? And he will. He absolutely will. He will go into the hundreds or thousands of cases with all the stones in. If he has to, he'll go to the back into the vault and he will bring you an H color VVS1 1-carat diamond. Absolutely, guys. Now, visibly, this is the exact same diamond we're looking at. We're just manipulating the price point on the color scale. Is everybody with me? Everybody understand? Great, guys. So let's move on then. We're going to jump straight into clarity, our next C. Now, color or the scale on clarity, we have FL and it goes down all the way to I3. Now, of course, FL standing for flawless. This is our perfect clean diamond. This is the most beautiful in my opinion, and of course the most rarest diamond or clarity scale that you could see. Next we have IF. Now IF stands for internally flawless. Now this means that somewhere on the outside of this diamond there is some inclusions or a minute flaw. Now next up we have VVS1 and VVS2. 1 always being better than 2. Next up we have VVS stands for very, very slightly included. Right? Next up we have VS1, VS2, which is very slightly included. Again, 1 being always better than 2. Next up we have SI1, SI2, SI3, which is slightly included, 1 again being better than 3. Now, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to give you a tip. All the way from flawless down to SI3, you cannot see the difference with the naked eye. You cannot see inclusions with the naked eye. You have to have it magnified. I'm going to say this again because it's very important. All the way from flawless down to SI2, SI3, you cannot see the difference with your visible eye. This is very important for those of you who are shopping on a budget, because now we don't have to get the higher end of the scale. We can bring it down to a middle ground where we can save some money. Now, that being understood, let's talk about inclusions, all right? Now, let's talk about the two different kinds of inclusions that is found on a diamond. Now, not all inclusions are bad, all right? We're talking about the clear inclusions now. Now, clear inclusions, what that does, it does allow the light to still come out through the bottom or the top of your diamond, which inclusions does bring down the price. So clear inclusions will be our friends. It does bring down the price on a diamond, but clear inclusions still lets that light through. So it's not sacrificing on the fire, that brilliance and that sparkle, which is why we buy or we shop for diamonds, right? So clear inclusions like stress fractures, like bubbles, pinpoints and feathers, these are our friends, and that is what we want in diamonds, because it is going to bring down that price point still. Now, the second type of inclusion is a carbon spot. A carbon spot that's bad. It's a black spot on the diamond that you visibly see on the diamond. Not necessarily visibly with your eye, but when it is magnified. That's the word I'm looking for. Magnified. All right, now carbon spots is what brings down your price point too. But like I said, all the way from flawless down to SI2, SI3, you cannot visibly see the difference in the diamonds, in the stones. Now, what I do recommend when you are buying in this category, right, that you look or you want to see where those carbon spots is. I do recommend that looking for that carbon spots, you want it on the side of the diamonds, buried in the girdle, or even down in the pavilion. You absolutely do not want this carbon spots to be smack bam in the middle of your table, or which is also called the top of your diamond. Believe me, ladies and gentlemen, I've been doing this for years now. If you do have a carbon spot, a black spot, center mass in your table of your diamond, it's gonna give you nightmares. You're gonna grow to hate this diamond. Take it from me, look for those carbon spots on the sides or down in the pavilion of your diamonds. Now, to finish off clarity, we have the last category, which is I1, I2, and I3, which stands for included. Now, I do never recommend going lower than I2, because this is where your stone, when your stone is riddled with carbon spots or inclusions, it does become unstable, guys. When you use it in your everyday, let's say you have an I2 diamond in your ring. Now you're using your hands and you're walking and you're talking and you're using your hands throughout the day. If you bang it against something, this could break. Your diamond could break. You've taken all your hard-earned money and you've broken your diamond, or you've shattered your diamond. We don't want that. I do recommend when buying in this category that you put those diamonds in beautiful stud earrings or any earrings, because it is difficult to see the carbon spots or the inclusions in earrings. And if someone is close enough to see those inclusions, they should be whispering something sweet into your ear. Yeah. All right, guys. Now we're going to move on. We're going to finish off clarity with another in-store scenario. Now, we're back in Diamonds International and we're still talking with Vince. We've moved down from a E color to an H color, but we're still looking at a VVS1 1 carat diamond. Now, it's still out of our price range, and we're going to say, Vince, I love this diamond, and I want to get a diamond, but it's just out of my wheelhouse. Now, again, I was at Jacques' seminar, and I remember him saying that anywhere from flawless all the way down to I2, I3, we visibly can't see the difference in the stone. So is there a chance that you can get me a I2 or an SI1 or an SI2 diamond? 1 carat H color diamond. And he will. He absolutely will. He will go into the hundreds of cases with the thousands of stones. If necessary, he will go back into the vault and he will find you an H color SI1 1 carat diamond. And he will show it to you. Now, ladies and gentlemen, visibly, we still are looking at the exact same diamond that we started with. But now what we've done is started manipulating the price point on clarity and on color. And we've brought down that price point to where our budget is happy with it. Where we are comfortable spending that amount of money on it. Now we're going to jump into carat weight. All right, now what a lot of you don't understand is that the diamonds are measured in quarter carat increments. So let's start off with a half a carat, which is 50 points. Right, then we move to 3/4 of a carat, which is 75 points, and then 100 points, which is a full 1 carat mark, and so on and so on. Now, at every quarter carat increment, we have a premium price jump. All right, let me explain. Start at half a carat again. Now, at a half a carat, the price slowly starts to increase and slowly increases until it hits the 75 point mark or a 3/4 carat mark. And then boom, there's a premium price jump. Now again, the price slowly starts to increase again until we hit the full 1 carat or 100 points, and then boom, another premium price jump.